I'm setting up. I had trouble connecting and going live, and things are just not set up yet, not completely, and something is terrible with the light, so I'm trying to fix it. It's like something also changed in my camera, and we'll hope for the best. Let's see. Hi, Juanita, Brenda, Eileen. Juanita, I need to remember to explain about the distress inks that you asked me about. So if I start talking and I forget, just remind me. Let's see. Paint, gesso. So much going on. Just awful what's going on here. Maybe when I'll start doing something, it will stop flickering. Thanks. Got my tea from my hubby. Yeah, I think it's the white. That's why I hope that when I'll start doing something, it will fix it. But I don't know. It also seemed dark this time, and I've put like 3 different light fixtures, and it still doesn't seem that there is enough light. I don't know. We'll do what we can here. Let's see. Hi, Robin. Okay, hubby got me tea, so that's already better. Haven't done anything this last week since the last live. I was like roadkill the whole week, like Wile E. Coyote after trying to to catch a roadrunner. That's how I was roadkill. Okay, maybe if I'll put this on, it will stop flickering on the white. Okay, so our journal page today, and hi Melissa. Good morning. Yeah, down under is good morning. I've got some acrylic paint here. I've got some turquoise, yellow, red. I've got 2 browns. I've got a chestnut and a dark brown, and I've got some black. I've got some some kind of ID, and of course this new stencil that I've made is going to be the star of this page. But first I need to do some kind of background before I'm using this stencil. And I've got some white gesso here, so we'll see. As I said, I just have a general idea of something to do in the background, and we'll see where it takes me. Wow, the tea just in the right moment. Okay. Thanks, Melissa. Yeah, I've been wanting to do a raven for a long time, a crow, a raven, whatever, and that's what I came up with. So, let's see, 3 more minutes and I can start. I'll take this time, Juanita, about the distressings. It really depends on the paper. That's why I usually don't use distress inks in a background. I don't like, it's like you need so much of the distress inks to get some coverage on a page, and that doesn't even take account of the what paper you're putting it on. I always felt that it was great for greeting cards when whatever you're doing is small, but for our journal page, not so much. I've done, there is going to be a video with distress inks in the background shortly. The technique of removing, putting distress inks and removing part of it. So there will be a lot of explanation there, but for now, what I wanted to say is about the distress inks and how it depends on the paper. Like this paper is for sketching. It's good for graphite and charcoal and chalk pastels, and this kind of paper will not be good for distress inks because it's like, let's say all papers are like some kind of a sponge. It depends on how the fiber that is inside the paper for, if it's very condensed, then it will absorb less paint. If it's not condensed and the fibers are less condensed, then it will take more paint. So sketch paper is great for as I said, like graphite, but if you will try distress inks on it, it will be nice. But try to remove the distress inks, like doing splatter, white water splatter, and then removing, it won't work because the distress ink will be absorbed into the fibers quickly. And when I told you it's best to go about the distressing on watercolor paper or something similar, that's what I was referring to. I'll just try to, I just grabbed one of my distressings. So that's the distressing, and if I'll splatter it, it probably won't do much. Let's take a paper towel. You can hardly see it. It's already absorbed into the fibers of the paper. But if I will take, let's see, I'll try it. Let's try it on printer paper. Printer paper, some drops. Let's do it quickly. Also doesn't work. Now let's see if I've got here watercolor paper. It will work, as I said, on watercolor paper and probably on something like this kind of paper. This is 240-gram paper. It's quite thick. And let's see, watercolor paper. Not this one. Trying to find my watercolor papers. No, for God's sakes. Maybe, yeah, I think this one. Okay, so again, and even on this, I'm not expecting too much. That's why I usually don't use distress inks. It works better. I don't know how much you can see, but it works better. But mostly, I don't like to use it in the background because it takes long time to get coverage. Unless you want very subtle look, very soft look, then it's just not my thing. But if you want to do it, go for it. As I said, there will be a video coming soon. Let's see if I can find, maybe if I can find the page I've done in the video. Here we go. It's all distress inks in the background and removing some of the distress inks with stencil. So that's what I had to say to explain. A lot of time you ask me questions and it's really hard to explain myself in writing. So I'm keeping the explanations for this. Let's see. Hi, Betty. Hello, K Art. Who else joined? Okay, I hope I haven't missed anyone. Okay. So I'm going to put this aside because first I need to start with the background. And for the start, I'm going to try and combine gesso and this turquoise acrylic paint. The gesso is for two reasons. One, I'm hoping to create a little bit of texture. And the other reason is it will just make my turquoise lighter. That's it. So I could have used a white acrylic paint, but I wanted some texture. And we'll see. I don't know how how it's going to go. I'm just mixing them, and I'm not even mixing too well because I want it to look like this. I don't want a solid color in the background. And just so you will know, most of it is gonna get covered. So as I'm always saying, don't get attached. I'm not planning it, I'm just smearing it. And because I'm not completely sure how I'm constructing or how I'm going to do the layout, I'm just smearing it all over. And the next layer is going to get to cover some of it or most of it. I don't know yet. I need more. Maybe I can scrape a little bit. Yeah. Okay. So here is the first layer, and I'm thinking that maybe just a little bit, I want a little bit more white in some places, so I'm just going to add a little bit more gesso. Yep, it's kind of a thick, this gesso, kind of dried, but I don't care. It's good for making texture, so who cares? But now I will have to wait for this to dry. Okay, here we go. No, my throat is okay. I had a whole week to be a roadkill, and now I'm all fine and dandy. My boys kept laughing at me with my voice, like it keeps changing. But now it's all good. Let's see. Go for it, Melissa. More tea is good. Ooh, hey Jojo and Jean. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. So now drawing. Yeah. So I'll take the time to explain something else. Betty, I've talked to you about the Australian habitat. We are talking in. Oh my God! I only started the live and I'm already getting stuck via Messenger. And I was trying to explain. We have here in Israel a an Australian habitat. It's like a zoo, but not a zoo because most of the animals are free to roam. And it was done with the Australian government and wildlife and whatever. We even brought in special eucalyptus trees for the koalas. So there are kangaroos and koalas and emus and most of the animals that you can find in Australia. There are some of the birds, like the laughing bird that I'm probably butchering the name, kookaburra, I think. And so, and it's great. There is like a pond in the middle with oh, there is also pelicans. Pelicans are the ones with like the sack in the beak. Pelicans, I think. And yes, kookaburras. And what else? There are the red kangaroos, the ones that are aggressive, are sanctioned. They have an area that they roam, but they can't be near people. And the other kangaroos that are not aggressive, you can feed them and you can go near them, and it's a great attraction for kids, of course. And the only animal I think that we don't have there, unless they brought one, and I haven't been there in a while, is, and I don't know how to say the name. It's the animal that always looks smiling. Betty will help me, or Melissa. So of course, because we imported the eucalyptus trees, we have koalas there. Coca? Yeah, that's how it's coca. Quokka. Yeah. So the koalas have their habitat with the eucalyptus, the special eucalyptus trees, because we have eucalyptus trees all over the country since were also imported from Australia, but that's already in the 1880 because they were bought to dry. Uh, the name, not ponds, not marsh, swamps. And they were imported in the 1880 here to dry swamps because of those mosquitoes that bring on malaria. Yeah. So we have eucalyptus trees all over the country just because of that, because it's not a tree that was here before that. I think I will have to use my heat tool. If you hate the noise, just mute me for 2-3 minutes. I hope it will help. If not, I'm going for the next layer without even waiting. And what will happen. Okay, mostly dry. And I'm just going for it. Next, my next layer is yellow, but not this kind of yellow. I need to dirty it up with some brown. So I'm putting down some yellow here, and I'm going to put down some of the browns next, and we'll see where it gets me. Again, I don't want one solid color. It doesn't even matter the shade of the yellow. I just don't want one solid color. So now I need to figure out what do I want to use. Probably, well, I'll try with a brush and we'll see how it looks. So dirtying up the yellow first with the chestnut or burnt umber. It looks like burnt umber. And I'm going for it. Let's see. Okay. Not sure about what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to my hubby is making some noises downstairs. But it's okay, he made me tea. Okay. Not sure about it. Most of it gonna get covered, and I trying to be I don't know, brave about it, because I really like the turquoise underneath, but it only needs to peak, so maybe I'll get some hard bristle brush. And oopsie. Genius, just genius. Woo! Okay. Big oopsie. Let's see. Is it okay now? Okay, I'm using the hard bristle brush in the hopes to some cover and some some texture and less coverage, more yeah, more grungy look, I'm thinking. And I know it looks like a mess, but let's hope I'll manage to bring it all in at the end. I'm using more of the brown now. Maybe even the darker one, at least for the edges. And I think I need more of the yellow here on my palette. Still trying to get a result that won't do a complete cover, more distressed look. I still need to go more. I really want the turquoise just to peek through. Like, almost like peeled paint. The yellowish is the next layer, and the turquoise was the first paint. That's what I'm hoping to achieve. Not again. Trying to add darker color to the edges just to frame my page. Okay, it's getting there. I'm not sure I like it yet. Yeah. Okay, I'm starting to like it. So maybe it wasn't completely crazy idea. Okay. If I'll need, I'll cover more later on. I don't know. Let's just leave it as is. And more tea and checking the checking the chat. Yes, the ground moved. Yeah. It's only for the live that I need to bring my whatever is holding my phone this low, because it's a different camera from the camera when I don't know why it is that it changes the camera on the phone. It's not a camera that I do the usual videos, and I need to just go lower with this picture. Hey Chia, I hope I haven't missed anyone. I thought about a brayer. I'm not so sure about it. I'm going to leave this to dry and we'll see. I think just maybe I should dry it with my heat tool so we can go somewhere with that. Let's see. Heat tool, which is just a cheap hair dryer, but it does the job great. Okay, there are all kinds of techniques to do the effect of filled paint, using sometimes petroleum jelly, Vaseline, or rubbing candles, but I don't like it. I don't like to use Vaseline. I don't like, I tried once the candles, didn't like them, so that's how I'm going about it, just so you will know. If you want to try using the other techniques, the thing is that you put something like Vaseline or wax and then do the next layer, and when it's dry you rub it with a baby wipe and some of the paint peels away because it's on something greasy or waxy. Okay. From time to time, I'm checking the chat here in the phone that I've got to my left. And okay, now I'm going to try something else that I haven't tried before. And let's hope for the best. I've got this is this is called Stabilo all-purpose pencil. It reacts with water. It can be used on paper, glass, plastic, metal. That's what's great about it. It's a little bit different from other watercolor pencils. And first, I couldn't find it here in Israel. A few years ago, someone was kind and sent it to me. This is just because so I can differentiate it from other pencils that I have. And since then, I managed to buy it on Amazon. So I've got more of it, not just this little bit. So what I want to try is, I've seen some people dipping the tip into water and then use it, and that's what I want to try. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put some water here and we'll see how it goes. If I don't like it, I'll use something else. I'm hoping to create some kind of tree branches. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, I like it. I like how it looks. Ooh. I didn't think it will work. I was almost planning on using some stencil And boy, howdy, this works great. Oh my God. Why did I not try it sooner? Oh my. Never thought it will work this well. And this is just the start. I still have my raven to come into the page. I'm just trying to make the trunk wider, more substantial. So it goes from thick to thin. It looks like ink. Wow. I think, yeah, maybe a little bit more here. Maybe more branches. Don't know how much of it will be seen because I still have, as I said, the raven to go on my page. Like, is going somewhere here. So yeah. Okay, so I think in terms of the tree, it's enough. Really didn't think it will go so well. Okay. And now, oh boy, this is really a all kind of a experiment from start to finish. I've got some red here now, which I'm again not sure how I'm going about it. Maybe with a fan brush. I'm just trying something. Whatever will be, will be. I'm thinking that I'll add a little bit of the brown to it also, just so it won't be, again, completely the same color all the way around. And you know what? Maybe some of the yellow, because I can. Why not? I had this image of turquoise, yellow, and red, and that's that. And after that, I'm just figuring it out as I go along. And if I don't like it, I can always cover everything up. Okay. Yep. Okay. Me and my crazy ideas. Okay, this is going into the water jar. And again, I need to dry everything before I'm stenciling the raven. Okay, I'm going to remove this just so I can see what's going on. Just extra paint. Okay, we've got something. What this something is, I don't know, but I've got something. Just black. And let's see. I'm going with, I know I've got some light blue with a grayish look. No, let's try this one. Out. Okay, I need some makeup brush, a makeup sponge. Yep, makeup sponge. Okay, removing the dry paint from the sponge so I can use it again. Yep. Okay. There is still wet paint. Let's hope for the best. I think I'll put it here. And let's see. Okay. You never know how a stencil looks until you use it. So I'm hoping for the best. Right now I'm just using the black, and I'm hoping to add the light blue in a minute. Okay, let's see, dipping a little bit into the light blue. I want it to be blended. You can hardly see it, but it's already starting to look grayish as I'm moving upwards. And I'm going back and forth so it will blend better with the black. And of course I can add more later on. I'll probably need to do some more, give it more definition once I'm done with the stenciling. Okay, let's hope for the best. Okay, now it just needs more work on it. So, okay, I was really not sure how it would look. I still need to do the eye, but that I'm going to do with a permanent marker. And again, heat tool. Okay, let's see. So, first of all, some yep, and some fixing. Where the lines are not crisp as I want them to be. Okay. I feel like some of the paint is still moist. So I'm really trying to be gentle here. I can't tell you the amount of markers that I've ruined and still ruining by just going in with them into wet paint. It's just a talent of mine. Like wasting paint on my hands. Yep. I'm thinking either a silver marker to go here, and especially here because it just blends with the tree. So either silver or white. I'm not sure yet. I can even try gel roll pens that I have in many colors. So I can use like turquoise or a light blue also can work. I can already see where I need to fix a little bit my stencil. And but other but it turned out quite well, I think. Yeah. Okay. So that was fixing with black a permanent marker. Let's take some tea. Look what I've missed in the chat. Hi, Barbara, Claudia, Jojo. I'm not alone with this talent, yeah. Yeah, also on my clothes, yeah. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna try silver. This is the Uniball Signal, a silver marker. I'm gonna try this, and let's put it aside before I'll show you how talented I am. Yeah. Just adding some more also details, not only defining the pieces, the the shapes that are making the raven. Oops, wet paint. I don't have a lot of reason. I'm just adding where I think it's needed, but I don't have a lot to say about it in terms of explanation. It's just trying to make it a little bit more interesting. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, it's starting to take shape. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if you can see it. That's the problem most of the time with metallics. Need a little bit more here. Yep. Now I want something here. I'm thinking maybe washi tape. Let's see if I can find something interesting for my raven to stand on. This one's. You see, this wasn't planned. More washi tape, more washi tape. Let's see. Maybe this one. It's too thick. I think I'll put it here. And yep. And another, let's see, something. I also need to reinforce the adhesive. That's the problem with washi tapes. The adhesive is not great. Where is it? Here we go. Oh, I like it. I'm thinking I'm going to put another one just because I like it. Yep. A little bit crooked. Never mind. Yeah. And once again, the adhesive. Okay. So I don't know if you've noticed, but it went on top of one of the legs. So I'm just going in like this and fixing. Yep. Yep. I keep adding from the silver. I really like it. Okay, let's remove this. I'm still wanting something more here. Let's see. This needs to be a little bit darker here. Yep. Taking a step back to see what's going on. I feel like I need something black here, something like writing some word. Any suggestions? Let's see what's going on in the chat. Oh. I need to think about it. I really, something here. I thought about it, some script stamp, but it will be weird only being here and not all over the background, and I don't want to mess with this area. So that's why I'm thinking a word here or something. Think. Let's see what I've got. I've got some stencils with words, so let's see if I can find something that will go along here. think, you know what? I think this cover is appropriate for this page. Yep, that's what it's going to be. Found it. Okay, so black. Here is the sponge. And let's mask some areas before I'm making a mess. Okay, so I'm putting it here. Trying to see where I'm placing it. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Okay, so got this page. Now I've got a leftover paint. Let's do something with the leftover paint. Before I make more messes. I love smearing paint. More painty papers to play with. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if I've got something. You know what? That's what I've got right now. That's what I'm going to do. That's how I make most of my painty paper in this notebook. Whatever I've got, that's what I'm using. And it just makes the best painty papers, the ones that you don't overthink. I don't care that some of the black is going on top of the black that I have. It will just look more blended into the background. I don't even care that some of the paint underneath is not dry yet, because it's just painty paper and it's just using the paint that is left. Yep, here we go. And one more painty paper. So I still got a little bit of black. Maybe I'll do another page. And I still got more paint from before. Let's see, I've got another notebook. So this one I can take aside. And let's see. Paintbrush. And let's have fun. I never know what will come out of it. Yep. Okay. I still got a little bit more paint. Let's see. Now we've got this to play with. Doesn't look much, but it doesn't matter. The next time I will have leftover paint, it will go on top of one of these pages with some stencil or stamp or whatever. That's the beauty of it. It's not planned. Okay, so this one also goes aside. Finished with this one. Still have some of the black. I'll just try and put some of it back into the bottle and be done with it. I'm thinking that my crow, I tried so it won't be completely black all the way, but now I'm thinking that it should have been black all of it, and not try to add the light blue, but I think I'll just leave it as is. It's prominent enough on the page so I'm not going to mess with it. Let's see what I've missed in the chat. Yeah, okay. Some a semblance of order restored. I don't know, but I'm all raved up. I don't know if that's the word or the exact word, but I'm all excited after a week of not doing anything artsy. It's just great to be here and do something, even if it was just smearing paint. I'm just putting back the paints. I'm tempted to do another page. Crazy. I'm certified crazy. That's what I have to say. Crazy. Let's see. Still areas with, I don't know, feels wet. Yeah, here we go. Wet paint. Okay. Let's see. Okay. With the bird turned the other way. You know what? Maybe I was thinking. Let's see. When I was thinking about using the stencil, at first I was thinking of doing some kind of a background that goes with the lines of the bird, and we've done something like that before, I think also in the live. So if I've got the raven like this, let's see. So something like that. And let's see. No, this one. This. I don't know. I'm trying something. Mm. Let's see. I'm also thinking, what kind of colors do I want to use? Any suggestions? What do you say about purple? Any takers for purple? Maybe I'm thinking of using the Inktense pencils. What do you think? Inktense pencils, maybe, or maybe watercolors. Let's do Inktense pencils. I don't get to use them enough, and we'll see. So just going to start here. Of course, I'm going to activate them with water. I'm thinking of adding blue to the mix. Quite a large area to cover, but it's okay. Maybe I'll just do 2 shades of purple on this section. That's what I'm going to do. The darker one here at the bottom, and I'll just switch to a lighter one towards the top. I'm going about it quite quickly. Change to the other purple. Little bit difficult to cover this kind of wide areas, but that's okay. As you can see, I'm just going very quickly about it. Okay, now I need a watercolor brush, and I need to be careful because it's very long, and so I need to not get into anything. Let's take this here. Okay. Oh, I love this color. Just great. I'm not too precise here with the lines. I don't care. Once again, this is the first layer. So, as I said, don't care. Okay. So we've got this next. Some blue. I want blue. Okay, so right now I'm coloring the whole background. What I've done here, where the raven is going to be, was just so it will help me place the lines. Okay, so the blue is basically going here as like something like that. Changing to a lighter blue, and I'm going to just move this so it would be easier for me. So we've got this. Yep. Okay. I'm thinking, don't know why, but I'm thinking a circle here instead of, yeah, let's see, maybe. Circle templates coming, just so I can see. Ouch. Oh my God. In the knee. Whew. I think a circle here. Yep. Okay. So I've got this and okay, I'm going with some gray and blue here. Let's see. Gray and okay. Let's see. Okay. That's the blue. That's the gray. I know you can hardly see it. It only you can only see it when you activate with water. Okay. Let's see. Brush. Okay. I'm starting from the white. It's intentional. And I'm slowly bringing in some of the gray. Oops. Again, the long handle of the brush. Okay, I'm not so sure about it, but that's okay. For now, just the start. And okay. Now what? Now what color I'm going to use? I want another purple, but I think I'll mix it with some green. Yep. Okay, we'll see. Some of it is going to get covered because the raven is here. So let's see. Something like that. I'm going to be gentle with the purple here. I don't want it to be the same as this one. Okay. Going on with some green here. and we'll see what it will get me. If it won't be the shade that I'm looking for, I can always go on top of it. So I'm not too worried. I'm really starting to like it. Yeah. Okay. So that was the purple, that was the green, and now I want another a color. Let's see. Another blue. Maybe like this and like this. Yeah. Okay. So now here I'm thinking I'll go like this. Yeah. Okay. Once again, just there's never enough space. I'm trying to move with the line. So, well, even if I used acrylic paint, it will create movement. So that's just trying to, when I'm activating the pencil, I'm trying to move with the lines. Okay, let's see what's going on and where I'm taking it. I'm making a mess again. Going a purple now, and this is, yeah, I think I'll do all this in purple. Yeah. Lighter purple again. And to think that I'm just in the first layer here. Okay. I'm going to move this. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So, I want a marker to go over the lines. Now I need to find the one that I want. I had a silver one and I don't see it now. No, not this one. Maybe. Nope. see. Yeah, I'll use this one. Better that I will start. Don't know if you can see it. I'm getting somewhere. Yeah. I'm thinking of adding some variation to the line, just to make it more interesting. Yep. Something like that. And maybe even here. Yeah. Okay. So we've got some kind of layout. Just like this. I'm thinking if I want to put down my raven first and then add interest to the background, or do some detailing and then add the raven. Thinking about it. Okay, I'm thinking that first I'll drink some tea and I'll check the chat. And by then, I hope I'll have some decision about what to do. Raven first. Okay, Raven first. And then we'll see what I want to do. Although when I first thought about doing the Raven, there was another stencil that I wanted to use. Not mine, just bought one. And I thought, no, just no. I'm going to do the Raven and we'll see. It will give me a better idea how to go further. Okay. Just need to see where I want it. I think I'll put it here. Yeah. Okay. Where I've got the metallic marker, I need to go a second time on top so it will be opaque. Okay. Oh boy. Yep. Once again, I'm just adding a little bit more detail. And I already got this marker into wet paint. Yeah. I love this raven. Mm, yeah. Mm. So I'm looking at it and I'm thinking what I want to do. I'm thinking some doodling is needed in all these sections, and the moon I'm leaving as is, but the other parts I'm thinking some doodling, and I'm tempted to go and start doing lines with the wavy lines with the lines that I've already got, because that's something that I really like to do, wavy lines. But I'm thinking if I can do something else. I made the Raven stencil Sparkleberry Shine. It's not bought one. It's one of mine. A new one that I just made. That's why I was so. It's like even when you buy a new stencil, you want to use it immediately. So I made this stencil and I wanted to use it immediately. I'm afraid if I'll do some black doodling in the other parts, it will merge with this black, and I don't want it to. Maybe if I'll go around again around the shapes with silver, then it wouldn't matter if I'll do some black doodling all around. Not sure. I need to think about it. I think this is it for for me. I really need to think about it. And I kind of like the raven as is, so I don't want to add the silver outline. It really turned out great as is, so maybe I need to do some doodling with the silver instead of black. That's another way to go about it. Yeah, Jojo, I like it almost as is. I still feel like I need either something that will go with the shapes. I still feel like I need something all around, just not here. And even if I thought about doing something here, it would probably be some kind of a mandala shape inside. Yeah, it's also an option. I've got the gel roll pens in all kinds of colors, so I can doodle with on top of this with the gel roll pens. Another word across the bottom, yes. Probably even standing on top of a word. Maybe sore or like something big like this. I would go with shiny, just doesn't go with the page. The word doesn't go. I'm just talking about the shape and the bold letters. I've got more stencils with words. Let's see. Let's see. No, no, no. Definitely not. Mm. Let's see. Too big. Maybe I'll go with this cover again here. I've got this big one. That would be something. 2 pages with ravens and the word discover. Okay, I'm going for it. I hope it's straight. Okay, for this I am taking again, wait, I want to do some fixing with black, and then I'll go around and add a little bit of silver. Yeah, okay. I'm not going all around, just some of it. Yeah. Bye, Melissa. Mm-hmm. Yep. If I had a good handwriting, I would probably start scribbling something in cursive that goes with the lines, but just no. Mm. Okay, gel roll pens coming in. Okay, don't need this section. I need the blue and the purple. Okay, whatever will be, will be. Mm, the only problem is that the gel roll pens don't always want to cooperate. Let's try another one. Yeah. At least it's subtle. So yeah. So at least it gives some kind of visual texture. Very subtle one. So at least that's good. Yeah, I can show. First of all, there is at least three videos I've done about making stencils, and the most recent one is the best one because it it has all the tips and tricks, and but I can show it again. Can hardly see it. Not sure about it, but it's okay. I don't want to make lines here. It's quite busy, this section, so I'm leaving it be. And let's see. Yeah, starting to take shape. I don't know if you can see it. It's so subtle, and it's not great, the gel roll pen. So yeah. Okay, I really like the movement that's going on here, even though it's very, I don't know what to call it, light. It's not perfect, but that's okay. I still think it needs something more. I'm just not sure yet what. So I'm gonna leave it be and I'll think about it. Yeah, I don't know how much it will help because the camera is really, really bad. Violin. Brenda, just contact me. I've got an email. You can contact me through Facebook. You can contact me through my website. Okay. I'm really feeling like doing some, I don't know why, but I feel like I need some leaves here. Like all this is some leaves going from this. I'm not sure. Kind of afraid to do that, but you know what? What the heck? I'm using the silver again. Right now, I'm just doing it like this. I'm not sure if I'll color on the inside. Right now, it's just a, well, placement. Yeah. Can you hear my hubby snore in the background? I need to banish him to, to our room, but he likes to sleep on the sofa. Go away! Kista. I think I'll color them, but I'll just keep adding some more and then I'll color them. Yeah. Like so. I love making leaves. Yeah, definitely what I need to do. Let's go like this. Okay, so it's starting to take shape to something that I really like. And I'll probably do a lot more leaves. Yeah, and I'm also thinking that they need a black contour line. Yep. I'm just coloring this one so I can see how it looks and so I know how to continue. Completely not planned. Yeah. So now what I was thinking is going like this. Not all of it, just some to make them stand out more. Yeah. I really like it, which means that now I will have lots and lots of work of doing more leaves. Yep. Yeah. Oh boy. The things that I get myself into. Yeah. Maybe I'll do leaves only here. I really like how they are framing my raven. We'll see. I know myself, I'll be probably tempted to go all around and do more leaves. I'll just flip it all together. I feel like my silver marker is starting to stutter. So let's hope, yeah, manage to finish this. Now I'm going with the black on the edges here. I'm making a mess. Starting to take shape. What do you know? Oh, I like it. I really, really like it. I'm thinking that I should probably go with the black around those lines also, but I'm done for tonight. Yep, I feel it. I feel like if I'm going to continue, I'll do some damage. I'll just bring it a little bit closer in the hopes that you can see what I've done here. Yep. Let's see what I've missed in the chat. Picking on Abby. Yeah, doodling inside the leaves will be difficult. Anything on top of a metallic is difficult to do. So I'm going to be satisfied with what I achieved with a little bit black around. the silver. Yeah. Yeah, maybe stars, I don't know, but maybe some other element. Like here, I've got, well, it turned out into a branch with leaves that frame nicely the raven. And maybe here needs to be something else that I'm not sure yet what, just to balance the sides of the page. Some detailing. Not sure yet. Need to think about it. I feel it's taking shape with the added black line. It brings everything together. I'm trying not to make a mess. Okay. Definitely better with the black line. I'm going about it slowly. As I said, I feel like I'm going to do some damage. Okay. We'll see what else will go here if something will go here. Email address. Yeah. That's it. That's my email, and my website is the same, noitmyart.com. Yeah. And of course, there is the Facebook group if you want to join the Facebook group, and or just look me up on Facebook, which is just that's it. Yeah. I hope you can see what I've done, what I wrote here. Yeah. So yeah, this is it. Anything else? Yeah, so join also the Facebook group that we just opened if you haven't yet. It's really a great community, and we get to share and see what other people have done. And it's just another way to communicate. Bye, Jojo. I had so much fun making these 2 pages. What can I say? Yeah. So I'm still here if there are any more requests or questions. Just again try to put things in place. Okay. Who knew I will do 2 pages today? Okay. Mostly organized. Yep. Bye, Juanita. Yeah, it was great. From almost having a heart attack at the first live to getting addicted to this, to making lives. Who knew? Thanks, Betty. Yeah. Okay. So this is it. Thank you for being here. I'm really appreciate it. It's great to have you, and it's great that I can communicate and talk to you while I'm doing this stuff. So that's it for tonight, and I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye for now.